Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Evan Olbricht, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to make money as a sports photographer. So, the first thing I want to do is show you guys my website. So, right here is my website, and got this little photo thing right here, my prints, YouTube channel, and stay in touch. So, I kind of want to tell you guys what each thing is for and kind of how I use these things differently. So, first thing is a portfolio, which I feel like is one of the most important things. So overall, it's a pretty simple portfolio. I just have some photos right here that I feel like are probably some of my best from last year from doing sports. And you just click on it and it opens up. I think I added them too big because it takes a little bit to load in. But these are probably my best ones, and I feel like it's definitely good because when I got hired for my job, the first thing he asked me to do is to send him a sports portfolio. So I went on Wix and made a little free one and sent it to him. But I recently added this one to my website just so it makes it a lot easier if someone else asks and if I need it. So definitely have a sports portfolio or a portfolio of any kind the photography that you're focusing on. And the next thing I want to talk about is prints. So here are the prints, and I barely have any on here, and you guys are gonna notice that. And this is because I only want photos that I feel like are super good and that people are gonna actually want to buy. And I feel like a lot of people have kind of okay photos, but I feel like if you have only the best photos, then it just makes you look better. Because if I had just kind of a ton of average photos on here, like 100 average photos, it would not look as good and as clean as just having a couple really sharp, clean ones. And actually, right here, so this photo right here, I got printed out and I wanted to kind of show you guys and how this works. So, right here is the print, and here is the photo. So, it is a super nice, high quality paper called like poster or whatever, matte glossy. And here is what it comes in. So it's super nice and it's super like small actually for like how big it is, because this is I think this is like one of the larger ones. So it's a 24 by 36 and it looks super good. And I drop ship these photos, so it makes it easier since I'm in college and stuff that I don't have to handle all these photos, and that I can just have people order them and I just say like yes, and then it kind of ships it out for me and makes it a lot easier for me. And obviously once I'm out of college or something like that, then I'll be printing them and signing them and stuff, and then print or sending them from my house or wherever I'm sending them from. But that is obviously in the future, and because that's a lot harder than just drop shipping them where I don't even have to touch them. Just makes it a lot easier for me. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is emails. So reaching more people and kind of networking and stuff is through email. I feel like is a huge thing. So I do a little 15% off, and you put your email in, and basically the person just gets 15% off and I get their email. So if I drop something, or I've been thinking about maybe doing a book or something like that with all my photography, which I feel like would be super cool, then I would just send out a big email to everyone that I have their email, so on my email list, and they would get it and be like, hey, like new release, so guys can get it early. So it's basically just free marketing that I'm getting from giving 15% off to someone. So I feel like that is a huge thing, super important, super easy, and it just makes it easy for everyone. All right, guys, so the next thing I want to talk about is networking. So I'm going to show you guys my LinkedIn real quick, and I'm going to block out some names just for privacy. But basically, I knew of a photographer that worked at the school that I am going to right now, and he was the athletic photographer. So I thought I'd reach out to him, and he's now a professional photographer and works with big brands like Lululemon, Adidas, Nike, all that kind of stuff. So I thought it'd be really cool to reach out with him and kind of see what he can do and kind of help me out. So he sent me this super long little 2 paragraph thing, just basically saying how he can, like, what I should do and kind of different things to do. And after this email, I emailed my school kind of with a portfolio. And like I said, that I made on Wix for free, which you guys should do if you guys need one. And then I sent it to the athletic director and got in touch with them. And that's kind of how I got my job. So just reaching out to people is super important. And I've done this through DMs on Instagram and different stuff like that, which you guys can do on Facebook, kind of whatever platform you guys use. and just reach out to people, because the worst thing they can say is no or just not respond. So, I mean, it is super important to be reaching out to more people, because then you're going to have more access to people. And then if ever in the future, you're going to have more contacts and more people to talk to. So that's super important overall. So make sure that you're contacting more people. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about is picking your niche. So obviously, if you look at my website, sports photography is kind of my big thing right now, because that's my job right now at school. And that's kind of just what I'm working on the most. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better in different things like that. And that could be a good career for me. And I think that would be super fun. So I'm just kind of thinking about the future and what I'm doing. And I'm not going to waste time photographing, like, let's say just portraits, because I'm not super interested in that. Or maybe weddings, because I don't really want to photograph weddings in the future and different things like that. But as you can see, I do a lot of surf photography and stuff right here, which I love to do. So definitely the goal is to do a lot of surf photography and sports photography and kind of just see where that leads me. And another really important thing to do is figure out if you want to work for a school, a team, like something like Max Preps, which is for high school teams, or like individual players, and be a freelance, because this is super important. And you kind of have to pick one and kind of just go with it and kind of build up different connections and different things like that and see where it takes you. So that's kind of all I have to talk about for the video. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It only takes a few seconds and it helps me out a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.